Welcome along to my predictions for the 2026 Chinese Grand Prix. In this series we predict a bunch of different things, from a good surprise to the top 3 for both qualifying and the main race. If you guys want me to do this for every single weekend for the 2026 season, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Let's do this. Starting off like we always do with a good surprise, and I've gone for a driver who really impressed in the first race of the 2026 season. I have gone for Lewis Hamilton to be a good surprise. I think Lewis Hamilton is going to be really strong around this circuit. He's always strong around here, apart from 2024, which he got knocked out in Q1, but he's usually really strong around here, and I feel like the Ferrari and Hamilton are going to have a really strong weekend. Moving on to the biggest letdown, and this is obviously a driver all team that's going to be a bigger letdown, and I've gone for a team this week, and I have gone for Red Bull to be the biggest letdown. I think last weekend proved that Red Bull do have quite a lot of issues with their car. Their tyre deg is quite bad, their reliability is quite bad, and I feel like Red Bull are going to struggle quite a bit around here. Maybe not with the reliability side of things, but this track really does destroy tyres, and I feel like the Red Bull may struggle a little bit around this circuit. Moving on to sprint pole, and this one was really tough because not only it's the first sprint weekend of the season, but we don't know who's going to perform better in this weekend. So this was really tough, but I have gone for Kimi Antonelli to be on pole position. He's normally really good at sprint weekends, and I feel like once again he'll be really strong this weekend. He was really strong last weekend. I think he's going to be strong this weekend, and that's why I think he's going to get pole position for the sprint. Moving on to sprint winner, and again this one was really tough, but I ended up going for Lewis Hamilton to be in first place for the sprint. Like I said with Hamilton as a good surprise, I think the Ferrari is going to be really strong around this circuit, and Hamilton, with the OP Ferrari race starts, is going to win the sprint race. Am I delusional? Probably. Moving on to P3 in qualifying, and I have gone for Lewis Hamilton to be in P3. I've introduced him quite a lot in this video. I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing, but like I said, the last couple of points, I think the Ferrari's going to be really strong around here, particularly in the race. In qualifying, I think the Mercedes will be faster than the Ferrari, and that's why I've got Hamilton in P3. Moving on to P2 in qualifying, and I have gone for Kimi Antonelli to be in second place. I think the Mercedes is going to be really strong as well around here, and I think Antonelli will be closer to George Russell this weekend than he was last weekend. And moving on to pole position, I kind of spoilt it. I've gone for George Russell to be on pole position for the Chinese Grand Prix. He's really in good form. He dominated the first race of the season in the best car. I don't think he was even pushing for the race, and he still won by 3 seconds, which was pretty insane, and I think he'll go back to back. But will he go back to back for the race? You have to wait and see. Moving on to P3 in the main race, and I have gone for Charles Leclerc to be in P3. Like I've been saying, I think the Ferrari's going to be really strong around here. This is not a track Leclerc usually does good at, and that's why I've put him a bit below Hamilton, because I just think Hamilton is so strong around this circuit. Moving on to second position, and a bit of a controversial opinion, I have gone for George Russell to be in P2. I just think the Ferrari has got really good race pace. We saw in Australia the race pace of the Ferrari, particularly in the first bit of the race, was really strong, and I think the Ferrari's going to be even stronger this weekend in the race, and with Ferrari's OP starts as well, I just can't see how Mercedes are going to win this weekend. And moving on to the winner of the Chinese Grand Prix, and I have gone for Lewis Hamilton to win the Chinese Grand Prix. Like I've been saying, the Ferrari's going to be good. This is going to go one of two ways. This is going to end really badly, or I'm going to be a right genius probably going to end really wrong, so if this does come not true, I do sincerely apologise. Moving on to my 3 random predictions, and these ones are a bit bold, but I wouldn't say they're too bold. My first random prediction is Alpine double points. I think Alpine's going to be a lot better this weekend. I don't think Melbourne was a good track for that car, but I think at the Chinese Grand Prix, I think they'll be a lot faster. My second random prediction, both Red Bulls have engine issues. This doesn't have to be in the race, but I think throughout the weekend, I think both Red Bulls will have issues with their engine. I just realised when I said them to be the biggest letdown, I didn't say they would have engine issues, but, you know, I changed my mind. And my third random prediction, top 2 finish under 1 second apart. That's meant to say in the main race. I think the Mercedes and Ferrari will be very close. I think about a tenth or 2 apart for each other. I think the Mercedes will be slightly better than the Ferrari, but I think Hamilton would just outshine the Ferrari, and that's why I think the top 2 will finish 1 second apart from each other. Well, there we have it. That is the end of this predictions video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments, what are your predictions for the 2026 Chinese Grand Prix? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys for my Japanese Grand Prix predictions coming soon.